How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Tiny Trainer Winter Warehouse Series, or Winter Series. We don't have a warehouse anymore. We have a church, Sk8 Liborious, home of graffiti and a giant half pipe. This is race 3, and we're going to be going live into a double elimination top 16 bracket. We did about 8 rounds of qualifying, and then we bumped out a couple of people, but here's our top pilots for the day. We're going to have Sean Ames fly HD0. This is the new HD0 Nano camera with some pretty amazing quality, and Casey's going to give us a walkthrough as he flies around.
Swinging through the pillars, both sides of the half pipe. Then we'll be entering into the top section. We've got a little stripper pole here that we bank around. Then we descend down into this back straightaway that ends up in yet another corkscrew, and then we have a full lap there. The last corkscrew has been taking down some people, which is a sad crash because you don't want to crash out on the last element.
Yeah, right before the timing gate.
But as you see, Shames here stitching it up a little bit faster. The descent down here is going to take some lives. If you get stuck behind the ramp, you will definitely not be turtle moding like he did just there. But yeah, this corkscrew here seems pretty easy, but there's a good way to mess it up if you really come in through there a little saucy.
I think of the 3 tracks we've had, or 2 tracks we've had so far, this one has been a lot more forgiving to people. We've seen a lot more people finishing. Shame's going to come in, say hi to the pilots. This is our stage up here, and he's going to land it straight on his head. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, the video looks great in the HD. This is the nano cam, you said?
Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure he's running the Predator 1.7 lens or the HD Zero Nano lens.
Sean, hit some freestyle.
There it is. And then we're going to be going straight into race 1, which includes Fire Serpent, Yossum, Waterclocker, and Maddie Hatter. So if we get these guys on the blocks, we're going to be ready to go.
Fire Serpent and Waterclocker are going to be the ones to watch here. They've been really ripping today. I think Fire Serpent is not quite as far along as the speed that he's carrying, so we should be able to see him move through the brackets pretty easily.
Yeah, Fire Serpent, I'm pretty sure he's on another level today. I saw him flying. There's some times where he's like, it looks like he's going a little faster than he can control, but after he like gets himself together, he really just controls all of that speed, and then I feel like I'm watching proper heads up, like that level of speed.
Yeah, no, he was moving today. I was very surprised at some of the moves he was pulling on some of those corkscrews. That's definitely important in this track, is being able to get a good tight corkscrew, because that'll save you a lot of time.
Yeah, right at the end.
Seeing Sean fly it there was not totally a great idea of what it's going to be like in full speed, and it is harder to fly things slower.
Kevin Turner says, "Go Maddie Hatter." I'm pretty sure Evan was over here just talking up Maddie Hatter. He was very impressed with how she was doing. She was hitting about 22, 21. Yeah, no, she hit a 21-second lap.
21s.
And she was like extremely consistent. So if consistency wins this race, it's going to be Maddie Hatter.
Absolutely. She was really flying well today.
Who else we got in here? Love Face says, online strips without clothing. Good to see you, Love Face. They come into about every chat. Great viewers.
Yeah, we got a lot of people already in the chat. Looks like we got all cameras for pilots. Seems to have a clear track.
As soon as I get thumbs up from these guys, I'm going to give them a go. Looks like our pilots are ready, so we're going to be giving this one a go, and we're going to be going to 4 laps. No crash gate today. It kind of died in the cold today.
I love
We've
the
got
candles
about 20
in that
degrees
shot.
in here. So we're going to go on the tone. Okay, pilots?
Gives it a very church vibe with that row of candles right there.
Yeah. And we're off. I'm curious to see how everybody does about being... They were like iced for about 30 minutes there, and it's easy to get a little cold, and then it's hard to get back like that dexterity in your fingers after they became icicles. So here we go.
Doesn't look like Fire Serpent was having any problem getting
place,
cold.
and then in second we've got, who was it? Yossum, followed by Waterclocker. Maddie Hatter goes down, but I'm pretty sure if anybody's going to get up from a crash, it's going to be Maddie Hatter.
Yossum's trying to reel in Fire Serpent
Fire
right
Serpent
now.
already 2 laps deep, on to lap 3. Let's see how he does this corkscrew. This octagon gate is probably one of the places I crash the most, because if you take that column right after the octagon gate a little too tight, there's a sign just overhanging and it just grabs you. Okay, 1 lap to go for Fire Serpent, followed by Yossum. He's going to be going on to lap 4.
Yawsom's about
These
4
are great
gates
times.
behind
They're not making
Fire
this easy for
Serpent.
anybody.
Everybody's flying well. It's just they're all seated in their own speed.
Yeah, Yawsom was hitting about 15-second laps. But there we go. Fire Serpent done. We're looking for Yawsom to finish it up, and that's our 1-2.
Beautiful
Fire Serpent and
corkscrew by
Yawsom.
Yawsom there at the end. That was a great corkscrew.
Great flying pilots. So Fire Serpent and Yawsom. And then this next race we got coming up is a pretty wild one. We're going to see Propsicle, Shames, King, and Kilo. Now, Propsicle, I'm pretty sure he qualified second place.
Propsicle was pushing for TQ, but Evan set a pretty spicy time.
They were hitting about 13-second laps. I don't know if anybody was even able to get a 14 other than those two. So, yeah, if they keep it clean, it's going to be hard to even catch those two. So we'll probably see them going on in the winner's bracket unless this cold gets to them, and it's easy for this cold to get to them.
Yeah, one crash lower in the bracket could end your day.
This little propane heater back there, that's my cheat code.
Yeah, she's gas right now.
Nobody else gets to use it. Nobody else is allowed on set unless they're commentating. So, okay, race 2, we're looking for Propsicle on R1, Shames on R3, King on R6, and Kilo Foxtrot on R8.
Check my channel
We're
here.
about to see Shames. He got that little extra practice pack, giving everybody the track walkthrough, so he got his nerves out of the way. We're going to see if he's able to just pull it through on this one. Yep, looks like you're on R1, Casey. And then in the bracket, I have you on R6.
Can I change on this one?
Should I just put you on R1? And you want to go ask Dreams if he'll put you on R1? Or go switch to R6? I don't know.
Smart audio?
We can try, and if it doesn't work. It's really easy to switch people on trackside. You just drag one name to the other, and then it's done. What I need to do is get my Orcas set up with that FPV Connect, and then if you change your channel on your goggles, I'm pretty sure the quad follows, or it's one of the ways. They just always stay
They're
together.
in sync
Yeah,
together?
because you end up with a ghost receiver in here, and it's bound to both, and it sends all the commands.
Out of all these years,
What's
we
up?
could have had this technology.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people have switched over to these metal front radios,
Oh,
and
that's the wrong one.
in this cold weather, it is like holding on an ice cube. But you can heat them up on
let's
this
see,
heater
delete.
there and get them nice and toasty. This is a
There
good
we
looking
go.
radio, though.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, this radio is a CNC aluminum front, so as you can imagine, if I can see my breath right now, this thing gets cold very quick. So I'm trying to keep my hands warm. I actually lost my gloves. I need to go find those once I get a chance. I think they're on the seat over there, but
I got a pair of gloves here
I
if
can
you
just hold
wanna
them
wear
behind my
these.
back, and then we're going to be staying warm. But we're looking for Propsicle, Shames, King, and Kilo Foxtrot.
I'm going to plug this battery in while I get a chance.
Yeah, Kilo Foxtrot probably has bought more tickets than most people, and this is the first time he's actually made it. But yeah, he always flies it on the sim. He's just, I'm pretty sure it's work related. He's not allowed to like risk having a close contact, so he's always had to stay away because of the crazy world we live in right now. And then there's King. King got here a little late today. He got in around 1 p.m. because he just came straight from the Prig race, the practice rig street league race in Las Vegas. He said he kicked some butt over there, and then he came right over here, but he had a delay, so he got in super late today, but he was still able to qualify in the top 16 with just like 3 or 4 batteries, so he's feeling pretty good about himself.
Yeah, he was spicy in the Prig race. I think he got like 4th or something and beat a handful of DRL pilots. So.
Yeah, he did. It was crazy to see who actually finished in the top of that race. How cold is it in there, says Mookie. It is 20 degrees, and I'm pretty sure it's 40 degrees outside now, but since we're in this like stone building, it's just holding that cold. It's going to be a while before we get warm in here. But we got 4 videos. Somebody's checking props. Oh, it was Shames. He had that little tumble during his track walkthrough, so yeah, he deserves a little extra time.
Shames has got the best video here today by far.
Yeah.
That HD0 is nothing to play with.
Are my pilots feeling good? Okay, we're going to send you guys off on the tone. Okay, keep a close eye on Propsicle here because he has the ability to hit a 14. I don't know if he's going to go for a 13 in his first heat, but he's definitely going to be going fast. Yeah, the way he takes it so close to that half pipe on that first left turn is just confidence. Luckily, we have these mobility gates. He just bounced off of that water bottle. If we didn't have that, he'd be hitting straight EMT. Yeah, smooth flying from Propsicle.
King is right on the tail of Shames. Shames can't make
Shames
very many
cannot
mistakes.
make a single mistake. Oh, and as we say that, King goes down, giving Shames a little more breathing room.
Still up. King's still up. It was.
He had a tumble. He definitely had a tumble. See?
Who's the green quad?
The green quad is Kilo Foxtrot. This is his first race.
Kilo
at
is
the
on
Tiny
his
Trainer
lid.
Series.
Now King's on his
Shames. Luckily, I'm pretty sure he has crash recovery mode on, which I need to get on my Tiny Trainer. I guess whenever you hit something, it goes straight into angle mode for a brief second just to keep itself level so you're not doing some crazy flying all around trying to get situated.
Yeah, I need some of that in my life.
And
for sure.
Propsicle, just like that, 4 laps. That's pretty incredible. Now we're just waiting to see who can pull off second place, but it's looking like Sean is the only one capable of doing that right now. King had a rough go of things on that one.
Neck and neck for the finish.
Oh, there we go. Great flying pilots. We're going to be moving Lonnie and Eddie straight down to the loser's bracket, then Propsicle and Shames moving on in our winner's bracket. But I'm pretty sure we're about to lose both commentators, so if Evan wants to come over here and talk,
come over here and get some of
we
this.
need you for a second, because, yes, sir. Well, yeah.
You use the yellow mic, and the other one use the stand-up.
And before I forget, I'm going to switch this to race 3, and then I got to pick who are our winners, Props and Shames, right? There we go. So the monitor you're going to click start on's right there. Charles is like he's on my heat.
All right, everybody. So, my name is Evan Turner. For those who don't know my name, this is Charles. What's your last name?
Wong.
Wong. Charles Wong, everybody. This is your 2021 multi-GP Sportsman champion here. And actually a golden ticket holder for the 2020, or for the Tiny Trainer Series this year, because you got second in this last one. So congratulations there. But
you just keep giving the second place winner the...
Well, no, I don't know about that. Now, we're all here to compete at the best we can. Hold it up a little bit higher. Okay. But all here to compete. So in this one we have Dreams, Mondo, Casardo, and Flyboy. Now, Flyboy, for those who don't know, was born, as you can see here in this photo, he was born in 2009. So I'm bad at math, but I'm pretty sure that makes him really young. And then we have Casardo, a local legend, Mondo, the guy who's behind running all these races, and co-owner of 533, and Dreams, a local or a recent superstar in the drone racing world, really coming through the ranks very quickly. But they're all getting plugged in here, checking out the track. And how qualifying go for you, Charles?
Qualifying went all right.
He qualified right behind me somewhere.
Yeah.
No. Can we move Casardo to Dreams? Just hold Casardo in race 3.
Okay.
And put him on top of Dreams there. You're going to switch channels, and then you're going to click the race name, and it'll update.
This one?
Yep.
I raced Dreams at the last Tiny Trainer race, and Dreams is really fast, and he seems to be even faster at this race, so we'll see how he does.
Yeah.
And we're just waiting for Flyboy to plug in. I'm just warming up my hands.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we got our propane heater over here. You probably have already heard, but
hurts so good.
if we can get through this stream without anybody catching any body part on fire, I will be really happy. We've already burned this yellow chair here just a little bit. Looks like we're having some problems over here. Yeah, we're trying to get this one up. This is race 3. In this next one, Charles and I both will be in this heat.
Oh, yeah.
Race 4, so heads up. Charles, Tiger, and Rafflecopter, so you'll get another commentator change. But yeah, there's a pretty funny story about how our Charles and I ended up here. Charles, what time did we decide to come to this race? If today's Saturday, what time did we decide to come to this race?
I believe it was Friday afternoon, right when you got back from Vegas.
I think Friday at about 2 p.m. Keep in mind, we are about 8 hours away from here. And we decided at 2 p.m. on a Friday that, like, hey, let's go to a drone race.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we made it. We're alive. We stayed at Propsicle. Thank you so much to the Griever family. Propsicle and his parents are amazing for letting us stay there. That's awesome. And Prop gets a free ride to the race, so that works out too. But yeah, decided last minute, but so glad we could come to these. They're such a blast. We have this amazing facility that we're here to fly at. And the tracks Mondo is designing right now are amazing. Like, can't beat it. So tiny trainers are fun, tracks are fun, venue's amazing, and yeah, you just can't beat it. Looks like we're having a little bit of problems out here trying to get everybody on the right video channel.
Yeah, we had to switch a few people around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flyboy maybe not on the right channel, but they're working on that. Yeah, no, we're trying to figure it out. Looks like we just saw Propsicle, who was our second qualifier, come up, and he just made it through to the next round. So that was a very good showing by him. Let's see. Mookie says, how cold is it in there? It is way too cold. Yes. Yep, I'm on. Yep. Yep. I'm going to move a couple more people around. Already updated. Hello, Double A says, hello there, 533 Mini Outlaws in the chat. Hello, Double A, good to see you. Mookie says, what's up, Charles?
What's up, Mookie?
Let's see.
Glad to have you here.
Yep, yep. This guy says, man, I want one of those CNC radios. So sick. Yeah, they are cool. And I know Mondo was telling you about it earlier. They're awesome and everything, but in the cold, it's like holding an ice cube. Looks like they're ready. All right, we got 4 ready? All right, we're about to start this, guys.
Let's
Here we
see
go.
it.
Race 3. Casardo Mondo, Flyboy, Dreams. Go for it.
All right, we got a great start here by, I believe, Dreams. We got...
Oh, there goes Casardo down. In first place, we have, looks like Mondo. Second place, Dreams. And it looks like we have Flyboy and Casardo both down. Now we're going to see if Dreams can hold off, take the second place, or see if he's going to push to try and catch Armando. They got 4 laps to do it. Mondo's playing really well.
Oh, yeah, Amanda's super smooth right now. Super confident. No sign of hesitation.
Wow. Mondo, okay, we're getting a little bit of
video.
interesting video here, but what you're going to be looking for is that blue drone of Armando, those big, bright blue LEDs. Wow, Larry's in the corkscrew section. Across the half pipe, into the back section. Split S.
Dream's still putting up some heat in the back.
Mondo is on top of it right now. Looks like this is his final lap. And boom, Mondo, first place. Second place, let's see how many seconds back.
There we go, our first and second.
Second place, Dreams, 4.776 seconds behind Armando, a fastest lap of 16.157.
So that is Armando and Dreams moving on to the next race.
Yep, Armando and Dreams moving on. Great showing by both of them, actually. Let's see if I can figure out how to do
Well, looks like we're up next.
Oh, yeah, I guess so we are. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm sure both of us will be back here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully with smiles on our faces, but if not, then so be it. You know, we're here to have fun, and let's go. Commercial. All right, we're going to a commercial break while we get ready. See you guys.
All right, that was a
Radio
rockin' heat.
Master. That's a pretty great little radio they got. Oh, what did I do? I may have broken trackside. We're going to be fixing trackside real quick, and Sean is going to...
You got to be careful what buttons you push with this, beta alpha software situation, but we're getting her right back up. This is the last heat of the first round. It's got our TQ heads-up FPV in it, along with his buddy Charles, Tiger, and I'm not remembering who the fourth pilot is right off the top of my head, but we'll get it pulled up.
Yeah,
real quick.
Rafflecopter.
Rafflecopter. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so far these heats have been pretty wild. You know, early in these heats when there's kind of a wide swath of qualifying, you don't see a whole lot of surprises. The ones you do see can be devastating, but so far so good in this bracket, and looking forward to this 4th race. Mondo, how did that one go for you?
I was pretty happy with it. I was flying really smooth through that one.
Mhm.
I don't know. Did you watch my flying on that one?
You know, I did not watch your flying, but I heard Mondo in first many times, so
Yeah.
sounded like
I just
things
kept
were
it
going
smooth.
all right.
I don't even know what my lap times were, but I know I was flying smooth.
Yeah.
Let me just pop out a window.
We're popping out windows. We're getting things situated, and we're going to be rocking right into this next heat. It looks like
Yep,
the pilots.
I was fixing trackside.
We got 4 pilots with video on the screen, chomping at the bit to get this
Yep,
going.
we're
So
ready to go.
we're going to push the button and listen to the lady.
You guys ready?
All right, we're off. We got a clean start for all 4 pilots. No surprise. Heads up FU, the reigning world champion,
TQ.
way out in the lead.
Now, I'm just keeping my eye on Charles because Charles came here today to beat me, he said.
Oh, man. Yeah, you better keep
Yeah.
your eye on him because he's going pretty quick.
That's our sports class champion. In qualifying, we were in the same heat, and he was just always right on me.
Yep.
So I know he has it in him. I'm not allowed to make a single mistake with Charles in my heat.
No way. So
And he showed us last race that he's pretty consistent. He can
Yep.
take home a win if you just give it to him.
yeah, he's ready to
Oh.
take it if you'll give it to him. But a little bit of trouble there for a couple of our pilots. But
Yeah, everybody's bouncing around a little bit, but we were all pretty cold for a second there.
yeah,
Yeah, still heads up first. Charles second, Tiger third, Rafflecopter fourth.
yeah.
Oh,
And watch and see how far off that lead
Yep.
lap
yeah.
Tiger is.
Oh,
and he goes
Evans
down.
on lap 4, and I'm pretty sure he just lost a prop.
Oh no. Though that is one of the upsets that can happen that we were talking about.
And he's so happy right now. He's just laughing.
He's just laughing.
Oh, there we go. Charles in first.
Yeah, Charles takes the
Now,
dub. Like you
we
said,
gotta watch
you
who.
cannot make a mistake with
Yeah.
Charles behind you. He's going to sneak in there and get it. So it looks like more than likely it's going to be Tiger crossing over on his 4th lap right there. And so Charles there
Finish it
for
off.
the world champ with a half-lap lead, ends up going down, and Rafflecopter ends his race up in the balcony. It's okay. You know, the walk of shame stinks, but he gets to make the walk of shame with the world champ. So, oh, nope, he's back up.
Yeah, I'm going to
He
try to
is
line
back
these
up.
up better.
There we go.
Some of
No
our,
walk of shame for Rafflecopter.
Some of our names aren't showing up, so I'm trying to fix this real quick. I think if I just make this window a little smaller, it's going to work out.
What's race 5?
So race 5. Did we get heads up already? Straight back in? No, I copied the wrong race. Okay. So mains data simplified. Race 5 is Waterclocker, Matty Hatter, King, and Kilo Foxtrot.
And Maddie's what channel?
Uh-oh, don't want to do that. So we're going to do this. Waterclocker, King, Matty Hatter, and Kilo Foxtrot. Yeah, I got to fix some rounds real quick. But Waterclocker, King, Matty Hatter, and Kilo Foxtrot. So this is a loser's bracket race. If anybody makes a mistake, they're going home. And then the race following that, we're going to be looking for Fire Serpent, Yawsome, Propsicle, and Shames.
That'll be a good heat.
Yeah, well.
You think I should change this front right motor?
1 second. I need to
What's wrong
fix
with it?
this. I screwed up some stuff.
Grinding? Mine's been grinding all day.
I guess it doesn't like it when you copy and paste on top of a heat that's already full.
You gotta erase it and then paste it.
Yeah, well, I hope that's the fact or the case. So paste pots, nope, doesn't like that either. So, Fire Serpent, Yawsome, Propsicle, Shames.
Fire Serpent, Yawsome, Propsicle, Shames.
Oh, so those are all winners, right? That's a good race. It's a winner's bracket race, and we are in race 5 with Waterclocker King, Matty Hatter, and Kilo Foxtrot. Let's see what the chat's saying. Let's go King, says Nightwing FPV. Well, he's going to need you to root him on as hard as you can because this is a loser's bracket race, and he had a rough go of things trying to get here, so I don't want to see him go home early.
It's been a cold
Who else we
day.
got in there?
It's been a
Double
cold day.
A is rooting for tons of people. Looks like he's a Mondo fan, though. Yeah, lucky me. No pressure. Say, I know multi-GP tracks fit on a 100 by 200 lot. What would a good size be for the tiny trainer? Well, I've flown it in basically any size backyard. Yeah, if you have anything to fly around, that's all you really need. I've seen people do it with probably about 10 feet on the side of their house, and then like, I don't know. Matty Hatter's on R6, Kilo's on R8, King's on R3. What? Waterclocker's on R1. But yeah, any size backyard, like if you have a fence, it's probably better, just so you don't go into people's yards. But I've seen people put gates on the roofs of their house, and yeah, if you have the space, a tiny trainer will fit through anything. I usually fly with 5-foot gates, just so I can get more on throttle. I know there's a club in Chicago that flies by 4x4 gates, so they're 4 foot by 4 foot. It kind of slows you down a little bit and makes you be a little more accurate, but I try to go for that kind of DRL feel that lets you just get on the throttle and go around as fast as you can. They're a little more power to weight than a Racer 4, but if you want that Racer 4 feel, you can throw a 2S on there and it'll definitely feel like that heavy type of spec quad feel.
For sure. I've done 2S in my backyard before.
Oh, really?
When I first got mine in.
How big is your backyard, Caden?
Well, it's more or less my side yard, and it's not very big, but then my neighbor, he has a field, and he allows us to use it to practice and ride dirt bikes and stuff. So.
Oh, I used to ride dirt bikes growing up. That was probably one of my favorite hobbies.
Yeah,
Let's see.
finally
Do we
had
got
to-
4 pilots ready to go? Looks like we do. So we're going to go on the tone. So we're looking for Waterclocker and King to kind of show these guys what to do. I think those are the 2 faster ones in this heat, but anything can happen as we've seen. These guys, I'm pretty sure, all went down into this bracket because they had some tiny little bobbles and hit some gates. So let's see.
For sure, and I think that it's a very technical track, and that if you're looking,
And now we know who's in
For a
first. We
fun
watched
track.
Waterclocker cross first, and then Matty Hatter, then King. That's pretty impressive. Matty Hatter is not holding back on these pilots right now. I think it's going to be a battle between third and second. If he makes a single mistake, Matty Hatter's just right there. The Waterclocker's kind of on another level right now. He's about 3 gates in front, but it looks like we missed a lap on him. I'm going to go ahead and add a lap. Hopefully it catches him on this next lap. We've had a little bit of problems with Waterclocker's VTXs. It seemed like it was over-outputting earlier, but now we might need to reduce that sensitivity. But there, just like that, it's catching him. Puts him in first place, followed by King. And as long as these 2 guys keep flying smooth, we're going to watch them move on in the loser's bracket, and we get to watch King get a little more out of this trip. He was stuck, I believe, in Denver. And as I say that, oh gosh, don't do that to me, King. Stay in the air. And Waterclocker's done. Now we're just waiting for King to finish this one up. Oh, there we go. Waterclocker and King moving on. Looks like Kilo Foxtrot is going to take third. Matty had a rough go of things there. So who won the previous race? Was that Charles and Tiger? Yeah. And then Heads Up and Rafflecopter went into losers bracket. And then this one we have Waterclocker and King moving on.
Did you give King that cable back?
King? That was Kilo. Yes, I did. So who's up in this next heat? So we're going on into race 6 with Fire Serpent, Yossum, Propsicle, and Shames.
I have a feeling this is going to
Should
be a
updated
fast heat.
now.
This is going to be a fast heat, I have a feeling.
Yeah, this is going to be a fast heat. Fire Serpent is on another level today. I'm not sure why.
I'm going to say probably it's going to be a battle for first and second.
Yeah, who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for Popsicle.
That's a good call. It's a pretty easy call as well. Let's see if we can paste our pilots in.
He's been really
Unhandled
consistent
expectation
today,
has occurred
too.
in your application. If you click continue the application, will
It's like
ignore
once
this
he
and
got
attempt to
locked in,
continue.
he's been locked in since.
And I might have crashed trackside again, but we'll see what happens. It's not happy today. Something's not working with my copy paste. So Casardo Flyboy heads up Rafflecopter. That's who's going into race 7. Are you going to be ready to race Casardo and heads up?
I want to know how Heads Up got into my heat. Like, this don't seem fair now.
Yeah, so we have, is this race 5 we're looking for? Oh no, we just ran race 5, so we're going straight into race 6. Fire Serpent, Yawsome, Propsicle, and Shames. Let's see, awesome, Mondo. Our yard is about 120 by 90 with the house in the middle. Yeah, you definitely have enough room for a tiny trainer. You got Double A saying, really good to see you there, Flyboy. Have a good time with the buddies.
Thank you.
This rock says USMC. Yep, we're having a lot of fun today. We're definitely cold, but I don't know. Flying in here is just a different thing. And this track today is a fast track. In the camera, it almost looks like Heads Up has like a sunglass tan. You see that?
Yeah, the raccoon eyes.
Hey,
Two
it's
goats
cold.
in this heat. Let's get them, boys. Who are you calling the goats? I'm pretty sure there's more than 2 in my opinion. But Shames and Prop, they might be who you're referring to. Unless you're oh no, okay, that's Lundy. He's a white goat. So I know who he's talking about. Those kind of goats. I'm talking about the greatest of all time. I don't know what you guys consider your goats. It's not an acronym, is it? You guys are just a play on Black Sheep? But yeah, no, Fire Serpent's probably going to take second, I think. I can see Fire Serpent taking second. They're working on getting on the blocks.
I think it'll be a battle between Fire
Shames,
Serpent
you
and
gonna need any
Shames.
more time?
Am I on now?
Oh, yeah. It's you're on R8. And Propsicle's on R6. Yawsome's on R3. And Fire Serpent is on R1. Were you on R6?
I don't know. I think I was on R3.
Let's see. Shames, you were on R3 in race 2. Is that the last time you flew?
It's very cold.
Yeah, so switch with Yawsome. Yawsome, go to R8. Is he listening to me? Can you go to R8? Shames can't change channels at the moment. We're just making things happen.
I wonder what temperature it is outside.
Outside, I think we're warmer than in here. I think we're in here, we're like
I would
20,
say
22 degrees outside. It's supposed to be up to 30-something.
22 degrees. You see, that ain't as bad as what it has been. You
I need
know,
to
it's
just keep
been
my
like
hands in front of this heater. That's what I need to do.
been like 13 for like the past like 3 days.
I don't know if anybody notices, but I'm wearing some of these brand new Orcas. I'm pretty sure they just added them to the store yesterday. Mine are the prototype black, but they come in this nice gunmetal gray. And then Evan's been running the white Orcas, which have a little special something going on inside. I think he's enjoying it. Are you enjoying it, Evan?
They're very nice.
Yeah, they have that special sauce that might be coming as a 533 edition soon.
Evan,
Are you gonna? Oh, you want Evan to take over? Oh, okay. He wants a sneak peek. He said, "Screw commentating. Show me this special sauce." Goodbye, Caden. It was fun hanging out. We're still waiting on Yawsome and Prop. Oh, I think I need to put Shames on Shark Bite 6 is the thing, or Shark Bite 3. There we go. Now we see Sean. And then we're, Prop, do you have a pit switch? Always ready. Always ready. Looks like we got 4 good videos. We have 4 pilots in seats. I have a giant speaker in my view, so I'm going to assume. You guys ready? Okay, we're going to be sending this one off. Let's see if my prediction's correct.
What'd you predict?
Oh, Oh, once they grow. Yeah. So here, oh my gosh, Fire Serpent and Shames are right on each other, but just like that, Shames hits that Mo Billy LED gate. Oh. Okay, yeah, he's getting a little loosey-goosey out there. So right now I'm thinking we have Prop and Fire Serpent, then Yawsome, and then Sean. So yeah, Prop's kind of out there way in the lead, already into the corkscrew. Fire Serpent about 2 seconds back. Yep, 2.6, and then, oh, just like that, Yawsome goes down. We're going to see Shames overtake him going into third. Yeah, Propsicle already on to lap 4. This is his final lap, followed by Fire Serpent. Yeah, I told you, Fire Serpent's got that Propsicle and heads-up level speed today. He was having a little trouble keeping it together earlier. He was keeping this pace, but he was kind of hitting a lot of things, but it looks like he's got all of that out of the way. And just like that, Propsicle's done, followed by Fire Serpent. And Shames is going to wrap it up here, but yeah, this is one of those tracks where if you make a mistake, these other people are going to capitalize on it, because it's a fast track. All you got to do is focus on keeping it smooth, stick to your line, and you're good.
I'm next.
Let's see, race 7. We've got Casardo Flyboy, heads up, and Raffle Copter.
Oh boy! Oh yeah, Flyboy.
Yeah, Flyboy is a little scared.
Oh boy! Hey Flyboy, you're going down.
Good race. Casardo on R1, Flyboy on R3.
I gotta change.
Heads up on R6 and Rafflecopter on R8.
Right.
This is going to be a good race.
Well, if I go out this one, then you guys get to hear me commentate for the rest of this. So I'll be right back.
Which channel? R6. So we're going to move him to R6. So Flyboy to R6, heads up to R3, push it, and I think we're good. Now I got to make some future heats. Things are becoming a little more manual the further we go. So we have Fire Serpent and Propsicle 1, so then that bumps them up in the winner's bracket. And then we had Yawsome and Shames moving down. So we're going to build race 8, the race after this, and that's going to be Dreams, me, Charles, and Tiger. I've been looking to race Charles. So let's build it now. So we need Dream Z. Dreams has been pretty impressive today. I'm thinking we have new Dreams today, not old Dreams. The running joke is that sometimes Dreams is on it, and they call him New Dreams, and sometimes he's not, so then he's Old Dreams. But today, I'm pretty sure he's on it. He qualified higher than me. He was getting about 15-second laps kind of easily. Charles, it's going to be me and you. You want to see the rounds? Charles, and then who was the last person in that heat? Tiger. Yeah, Tiger is pretty impressive on the sim. He is always one of the top people on the leaderboard, and then he comes out here, and every time I see him, he's just on a whole nother level from the time he was last time. So I'm pretty sure it's just about stick time in real life that's going to make the difference for him, but you can tell that he has the ability to kind of go up in ability as he puts the stick time in. Like on the sim, he has so much time to do it. So what size gates should I use for a TT backyard build? I would use the biggest gates you can build. So I would use like 5-foot gates myself. And it always feels good with 5-foot gates. Like they feel big, so it gives you confidence. And like I've even seen people run tiny trainers in open class races and do better than they would on their like 5-inch 6S builds, just because they have a throttle range that they are capable of utilizing rather than like a 5-inch 6S quad that's just like a bullet, and it just makes them overshoot everything, and then they're trying to work with this tiny throttle range that they feel comfortable in. Like if you, like the more comfortable you are with the more of your throttle range, the better you're gonna do. So is Evan sandbagging? I don't think so. He just had a little ball of lap 4 and then he ejected that prop. So let's see, race 9 I need to put in.
Can you get these to stop bridging right here, these 3 dots?
Uh-oh, we got a quick little fix to do. I didn't realize you killed a motor. How did you bridge all of these? So you kind of need to flick, and then you need to make sure that your soldering iron is clean. Isn't this a loser's bracket race?
Yeah, if I don't race now, then that's it.
Don't be last. If you're not last, you're last. Yeah, that's not going to happen in this cold weather. Like, as soon as I get off the pad, it is just going solid. but there it is. They're not bridged anymore. Are you wirelessly controlling this camera?
No, but we could be.
Yeah.
I just zoomed in and out in here.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I thought you were just like with a little remote in your pocket or something. But let's see. So I'm going to build race 9. As Casey tries to get this ready, we're going to be looking for Waterclocker King, Yossam, and Shames in race 9. Yossam and Shames. Yeah, I think the internet connection is what's causing it not to go up, because we're supposed to have Casardo, Flyboy, Heads Up, and Rafflecopter is what I have on my screen, and it's updated. Maybe I should refresh, and hopefully I don't lose it. But let's go to our live view. And we're on race 7. Race 7 of 14. A double elimination bracket with 16 pilots. Usually takes about 14 races, assuming the Iron Man takes the final race, but sometimes it can go as far as like 17 races if we do the Chase Days finals and then everybody else keeps winning. Let's see. Did it update for you? When I refreshed, it went straight to race 7.
We'll give you an Ethernet connection.
Oh, no. It says try reloading when you're online. Yeah, we're going to need Ethernet next time. But yeah, Casey, you think you're gonna make it into this one?
Maybe. You keep on stalling.
I'm trying my best. They're all ready to fly. Huh? Casey thinks he might be able to make it, but do you even have a wire soldered yet?
I have one.
He has one soldered.
Just go.
No worries, we can wait.
Yeah, he says they can wait. Oh, he dropped the solder. This might just be a don't get last race. Do you guys want to wait, or do you want to give Casey? Oh my
You're
gosh.
fucking way better at this than I am.
Okay, you want to stall for me? Yeah, go unplug for a second. We're gonna give Casey.
We're going to stall for a little bit because this is my last chance of romance, and I don't like to go out with a broken motor. But Mondo's got way better eyes than Casardo. So he's going to try to get this last motor solder wired on. Solder wired on.
Oh no. Motor solder. Still looks pretty bridged, and my butt is catching on fire.
Yeah, we've got a lot of shit going on right here. If you've never built a tiny trainer, it requires eagle eyes, which as you get into your 30s, you start to lose.
You want to tell them about our sponsors?
Our sponsors for this race have been HQ all the way, all the time. They bring the best props for both Freedom Spec and Tiny Trainers.
They also make the best canopies.
Canopies. They make a lot of durable plastic. I will give them that.
Mike, and you can tell them about what's coming for the Tiny Trainer.
Oh, yeah. Let me take these goggles off. I always think I look weird with goggles on. But no, so speaking of HQ and what they're coming out with, so very soon, HD0 is very popular. And right now, currently, the whoop board does not fit in the Tiny Trainer without modification of the canopies. So we worked with HQ and HD0, and now we're going to have, this week, we are going to have Tiny Trainer canopies that fit the HD0 whoop board by default. So no having to cut anything. You have a little bit of extra room in there for maybe LEDs or whatever you want to run. But yeah, no modification other than a new canopy, and they come in 2-packs. They come in a gray, and they also come in a blue color. So the same beautiful blue color you see on these props, you'll now be able to have a Tiny Trainer canopy in that blue color with extra room for HD0. So I think that's really exciting. Since the Tiny Trainer came out, however long ago, probably over a year ago now, there's been pretty much 0 updates. And now to have this update to accommodate to these new HD systems, super exciting. We're really excited. And I think they come, at least by Thursday, maybe sooner. And they'll be out, have videos on them as soon as possible. But yeah, very exciting to see Tiny Trainers accommodating to this new technology in HD0. Let's see here. we're soldering up a motor here, and as you can see here, it's a bit of a pain to solder a motor. So wouldn't it be nice if you could plug it in? And with the Tiny Trainer all-in-one
Can you
board
turn your radio?
by 533, you can have motors that come pre-soldered with plugs. And that is fly533.com. And you can plug in your motor straight into your all-in-one F if you break it.
Throttle down.
And boom, solder up the correct direction.
One more time. Oh.
Oh.
Is it in turtle mode?
Oh,
Oh, that'll work.
we're back.
All right, let's put some plates on.
back.
Let's go.
She'll fly.
All right, putting a canopy on as fast as we possibly can. Let's see how much electrical tape we can hold down this thing.
I used to think that commentating got me out of these like last-minute fixes. It doesn't usually work.
Unfortunately not. I think, but now you have a camera on you when you're doing these fixes, so it's like you're on like a Formula 1 Drive to Survive or something.
Minute to win it.
Pew, pew. It's like you're sitting there like soldering up
it's
everything.
like balance
Everybody's
this
watching.
egg while you're soldering 4 motor wires.
Be entertaining while you're soldering wires. That's a little difficult. But Mondo does a great job for sure.
Best in the business.
Best in the biz.
That's why you hired him, right?
Probably not. They don't tell you when. Well, when it's probably just means it's getting colder outside and it feels colder. If you put it in your pocket, it'll stay warm. What do you need? Cable for the soldering iron. We got it right here. Yep. Here we go. You got
Kilo, I appreciate
Kilo Foxtrot donating his cable here. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Kilo.
luckily we're done before we had to
Yeah.
leave. Yeah, thanks, Kilo, for hanging out.
Yeah,
Time
see
to
you,
go
man.
home, see the family.
I do look like I have a sunglass tan. I've been wearing goggles too much.
We're going to be going live with Casardo, Heads Up, Flyboy, and Rafflecopter. Sorry for that delay there. Hopefully it was entertaining. What's the chat doing?
Chatting away, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting hit with zip ties. Don't do it. What if I lose an eye? So, wow, Heads Up. That's a serious goggle tan. I don't know if it's a goggle tan. His face just might be cold. Oh, look. Here, the guy in the truck is bringing over his 533 footy that I just built for him. He actually designed our 533 logo, or the footy logo, and then I felt like I needed to build one up for him. What are we running in this one? This is a 30 by 30 hobby wing stack, so this thing's going to be able to chooch. It's never going to be lacking on power. And then we put the heads-up motors on it. The tune just feels great, and I love the way that this feels as a freestyle quad with that center-mounted battery. Just super locked in and like flips and rolls. But yeah, he's ready. He runs Ghost. He wanted to have a dual one, so I need to, here in the near future, I need to design a QT mount that is capable of carrying 2 of these antennas. I'll probably make them perpendicular to each other. That's one of my next projects. Have it built up with the prong mount for the GoPro, so you can kind of just use that GoPro screw and put it up there. So if you're a cinematic pilot, you don't need like a huge GoPro case, and then you can just fly around and easy to take on and off your Hero. I think was it the Hero 8 that started with the prong built in, but before that they all have the GoPro prong base, like if you put it in their mount. But we're just waiting on Casardo to get on the block, and then we're gonna be ready to go. And then we have the LED kits coming pretty soon. We were just waiting. We're going to be stalled by a holiday in China, and then they're going to be made by Manaz, good friends over there in Europe. Casey says he's going to fly from the commentary table. We're going to see how that goes. Sometimes Casey gets a little, what's the word for it? Yeah, something like that. So we'll see what happens. This is a loser's bracket race, so we could see Heads Up, Casey, Flyboy, or Rafflecopter go home. Casey's getting the goggles on. Are my 3 pilots up there ready? We're good. We're going to go on the tone. And just like that, they're off. Heads Up. Basically with the fastest hole shot in the game, and then Casey immediately goes down. You better make the best of this, Casey. We got Flyboy currently in second, followed by Rafflecopter. Oh, they mid-aired you? Jeez Louise.
Tough titties.
Tough. But yeah, heads up, keeping it clean. He doesn't want to make the same mistake he made last heat and go down on lap 4 when he had about a whole lap of distance between him and second place.
Casardo's on his lid. What an idiot.
But yeah, we're going to be watching between Flyboy and Rafflecopter. Flyboy's getting a little squirrely out there. He just got lapped, and then Rafflecopter's doing his best to keep it steady. Rafflecopter is one of those pilots where if he's in his yard, he is a freaking animal. But then whenever he's out here and he's like in this environment, in that race environment, he gets really nervous. So he's been working on it, and it looks like he's doing a lot better. Usually he just, I don't know, he can't hold it together and all can't get a lap, but it looks like he's keeping it going, and as I say that, he goes down. So I think we're going to be watching heads up and Flyboy move on.
Flyboy's blowing his turns out. He better tighten it up or he's going to send it into the wall.
Yeah, I think this track, like this time around, was way closer on the sim, like with the twig scaling. I don't know how anybody else feels, but yeah, we're a lot closer. It's way easier to fly fast in here after flying this on the sim. On Velocidrone, we recreate all of these tracks, and I scaled it for a 3-inch quad on there, so you didn't have to run anything weird.
Rafflecopter's going to bring in third place, but
yeah, just like that. Heads up and Flyboy moving on. Casey and Rafflecopter going home.
all right, I'm going to go get my quad and cry.
So let's see. Casey is a loser, and Rafflecopter's going home. Then we got Flyboy and heads up. In this next race, we're going to be looking for Dreams on R1, Mondo on R3, Charles on R6, and Tiger on R8. This is going to be a good race.
For 2 people.
It's a winner's bracket race, so it's like not that big of a deal if one of us goes down. But race 10, let me populate that real quick. We're going to be looking for Flyboy. Oh, we're not ready to populate it yet because we need some more losers. So we're going to go straight into this. I'm going to go get my quad ready. I've been warming these batteries up in my back pocket just because if you have a cold battery, it's not a happy battery. I can tell you that much. It's going to sag real quick. The internal resistance goes up as the temperature goes down. So if you can keep your packs warm, the internal resistance will go back down, and then it'll be a better performing battery, less battery sag. It'll be more efficient. Because the higher the resistance, the more heat it ends up making because you're just making a heater. Okay.
Get over there and fly.
You're going to click start up there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Crashing out. That's so fun. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. At least I know that this thing does fly. Did you hit me again?
No, I was gone. Me and Evan were gone.
You sure you didn't hit nobody? We can go back and look and see who hit Casardo.
It was.
I think this is a great time for a rewind.
It was not me.
I bet you Flyboy's got something to do with old Casardo.
Never.
He was the reason why I had to change that motor. Isn't that right?
No, that was you.
From
hit
the last
me.
heat.
That was you hit me.
See,
not
this
me
is
hit
a I don't know if anybody in the chat knows, this is a fight that pilots have often. We never know who is at fault for the midair. Because whenever 2 quads crash, sure, we can go back and say that guy clearly ran into the other guy. But it happens so fast that it's pretty easy to blow off and say that, oh, it wasn't me, or that's not how it happened. And then when you go back and watch it in slow motion, things are a little different. But it's all right. No sweat off my back. I had fun. I enjoyed qualifying today. These guys are all pros at this, so getting the short end of the stick is pretty easy whenever you have these kind of guys that you're flying against. Looks like we got Charles getting ready, getting into his seat. Dreams is got a pit switch, I imagine.
Is he? No, we're still waiting on Tiger.
We are still waiting on some people, but it's all right. We're going to give people all the ample amount of time that they need because they gave me some time, so we're just passing time out.
We gave you time and then you wasted it.
Well, if it wasn't for somebody mid-airing me every...
You guys mid-air?
The first round.
He's the one that killed my motor.
Oh, Hayden.
No,
I
he
think we
hit
should-
me actually.
And
I think
then...
Hayden should have fixed your quad.
And then I get up and I go to fly, and literally in the exact same spot, I get midair again.
Oh, well, I
Two
still
props
I still
missing.
had sight on him when
Can
we
we
went
get a
through that
rewind on
gate,
this
so.
last play? I want to see who mid-aired me.
Go beat him up.
Let's just. So the great thing about trackside is you can do these awesome rewinds, and Mondo here is going to demonstrate exactly how this all happens. We're going to find exactly who was the culprit in the Casardo crash. You can see it happens real quick here, so we don't even got to go that far into it. Just put it in slow-mo right out of the gate. Because there wasn't a lot that happened. Oh, yep, see, I'm already on my lid. You missed it. I think it was literally before the first gate. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. And we're off. And then look, Casardo goes left. Boom! Who is that quad? Let's go back and see who took a little vibration in their flight path. It looks like Rafflecopter is the culprit. It's all right. Rafflecopter didn't get me the last heat, so.
Oh, wow, look at it fall straight. Boom.
Oh, yep. There's Casardo's hopes and dreams
that was
just flushed
strategic.
down the
That was-
drain. Meanwhile, Casardo's trying to flip on his lid with only 2 props. Yeah, that was good stuff. Thanks a lot, Rafflecopter. I appreciate that. Thanks for that. All right.
Doesn't this mean it's dead?
Our pilots look ready. We got videos from everybody but
Started to get
Dreams.
real cold.
He might have a pit switch.
Said it just
It'll
started to
probably
get
get pretty cold pretty
We're going to see if he's got a pit switch. He
But my
does have a pit
pockets are nice
switch.
and warm.
That is nice.
All right, we're going to give Mondo just a couple of seconds to get comfortable. Not too long.
10, 9.
And
get
we're
too
going to have
comfortable,
Caden click on that little mouse in the very corner. See right there on this little screen up there? You're already hovering over it. Just up right there. To your right.
Right there.
Get ready, boys. On the tone. This is going to be a great race. This is the winner's bracket, so whoever loses isn't going home for good. But still, nobody wants to take that L. You can see Mondo takes the lead there with the bright Cobb LEDs. He's up in the tall section now. Oh, but there are some crashing. Both blue and green quads are having trouble. That is definitely going to make for an interesting first lap. We don't know whose positions who. Right now, I'd say Dreams in first, but he is on his lid. Mondo's going to take the pass over Dreams. That's going to put him in first place now. Mondo's now in first as Dreams trying to reel him in.
Charles is chasing Tiger. Oh, Charles goes down. Oh, Charles is out.
Charles was pushing a little too hard after Tiger. I think he could have caught him with way less effort than what he was putting down, but you never know how to judge a person whenever you're in the middle of flying and trying to catch up to him, so I can understand that.
Oh, he's chasing him.
It is still a huge battle between Dreams and Mondo. They are not too far away from each other. Mondo has a mistake. That's going to give Dreams a little bit of room, but not enough. That's first place for Mondo. And here comes Dreams stitching up the last corkscrew, and second place for Dreams. It looks like it's bye-bye birdie for Tiger and Charles. They are going to go to the losers bracket. This is the first time, so they've got another chance at it. But we will see
Wait, Evan,
Charles
does
and
that mean they end
Tiger
up in our heat?
later on in the losers
Does
bracket.
that mean they end up in our heat?
Just get in here for a little peeky peek
Little peeky peek.
at the situation there.
All right, we're going to click stop there for us, Caden. Right where you just click play. But yep. Thank you, thank you.
Alright, so that was race.
That was a
8.
race.
That was a race. I don't know why they refuse to keep channels the same.
Oh, it's always trying to optimize it or something.
Not optimize it.
Wait,
Whatever the
James,
opposite of optimizing is.
James, you're in the constellation?
What did you say? You said, James, you're in the constellation,
Yeah,
bro.
watch out there, Peter the Penetrator.
I got a penetrator.
Hey, Fly Boy, I need to have you know that the world champ is currently in that there constellation.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's terrifying.
Here's what Evan Turner does.
That's right.
That's my motto.
Yeah, just have no feelings at all.
So what what you're saying is if he
So
goes
who we
in
got
the
next?
constellation, you go in the constellation.
We're looking for Water Clocker on R1, Shames on R3. I was down at Caden Height. Yawsome on R6 and King on R8. So let's start populating some heats.
Monday, you look like a keyboard player.
Why?
The way you like keep on like trying to like get to the mic, you're like, yeah, so no. Ray Charles.
So Dreams and Mondo. Did Dreams get second?
Charles and
Mondo.
Tiger lost.
Okay. Did they both crash out?
I don't.
So race
Can't
10
really tell
is
you
going to be
exactly how it
Flyboy Heads
happened.
Up Charles Tiger. No, that's race 10. We're looking for race 9 right now. What was it again?
Charles and Tiger.
Flyboy Heads Up Charles Tiger.
Losers.
There it is. Flyboy. This is usually a little more automated, but for some reason my computer does not want to copy paste anymore.
Well, you switched over a laptop. You were missing a couple of things. Mondo was missing one time. We wrapped up everything for him the best that we could, but it was not quite enough because he can't find anything now. And we've been hearing it all day. So
This is what happens when you let people borrow stuff.
Yep.
And then I'm still missing that splitter, so we'll see.
If anybody's
Get some
got a
Mondo. Keith is yelling Dreams. Keith will be here next race, I hope. He wasn't able to make it today. There were some complications. But May Day is going to make it to one of the future races. He was pretty excited for this one. Let's see. Oh, he even said it right there. Was going to race, but family member tested positive for COVID, and I didn't want to chance it for you guys.
well, thank you for not chancing.
What are you saying,
we
Yawsome?
appreciate that.
What? We got Yawsome on R6, King on R8. What? 6 is blue. King is green. Shames is white. And Water Clocker is red.
Wasn't something really my dad or me wanted to do. My mom was kind of, you're getting your vaccination whether you want to or not.
Whether
Your
you
mom
want
laid
to or
down the
not.
law. Good for her.
Yeah, so.
Dreams.
Your
no.
dad is the law, so laying down the law to him is probably challenging sometimes.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
the law.
he didn't really want to let that go through, but, you know, she said I wasn't allowed to go to IO until I had my first vaccination, so.
You're gonna catch on fire. Here,
Yeah, be careful. This heater is no joke. Like, especially with all these layers, you won't feel it. Next thing you know, you'll smell yourself melting, and everybody will be a little bit lifted from the
Okay,
scent.
let's see what King can pull out in this.
Yeah, I'll be back later.
I think this is going to be a battle between Yawsome and King. Shames has been holding pretty consistent, or at least through the qualifying. I watched him finish a lot of packs. We'll just see if that is the story for this loser's bracket race. Oh no, Keith said he missed, his hardware's missing from his footy frame. Oh, so he did a in-person pickup, and
We need to do a DVR review to find his quad.
oh, okay, we can do that after this race. Is that what you said? Is it
Yeah.
still plugged in? Okay. Okay. Well, you guys ready? Oh,
Where do
somebody's-
you think it went?
King says 1 second.
Back left. All right.
Okay,
All
he's
right,
good. We're gonna
let's
be ready
get this
to go.
underway. Got some great video from all those quads there. Yawsome's got a cool little animation on his
Yeah,
arm.
who's got the whole shot? Oh, Shames took that turn so tight he bounced off the corner of the half pipe.
Yeah, they're still packed pretty tightly.
King goes down. I think we're in the lead with Shames, followed by Yawsome. Water Clocker gets it wrong, so it looks like my prediction is going pretty well right now. We need to get that
Don't
betting
speak
going
too
again.
soon. There's still some crashing going on.
I don't know. Shames looks like he's pretty confident. Usually, like, whenever Shames is flying a little less confident, he's making a lot more corrections. But if you're looking at his flying right now, he's on his line.
This is true. He is looking like he's stitching up this
And Yawsome, like
pretty
his last
nicely.
qualifying packs, was hitting like 15s. So, yeah, he was on another level once he got in the groove of things. Oh, no. Okay, this is the Shames I don't want to see. He is one of the better micro correction pilots, like last second, make it happen type of corrections. 1 lap left for Shames, and then same for Yawsome. We're watching King kind of put a little break dance on for everybody. Yeah, they're taking it easy now. Yawsome Spotter told him you're basically already in the next race. Good job, Shane.
Celebratory roll.
Yeah, look at that freestyle in HD as well. He's only got one quad, so I don't know why he's getting a little saucy out there. But that's the end of that one. We're going to be watching Shames and Yawsome move on, and then we're going to be looking for Charles, heads up, Flyboy Tiger.
Oh, Shames
So we
and
need to populate
Maddie
race
Hatters.
11. So who is that?
Little
Yawsome, Shames.
father-daughter bonding. So cute.
In race 11, we'll be seeing Fire Serpent, Propsicle, Dreams, and Mondo. That's a scary one. I've been talking up Fire Serpent, and now I got to take him down.
Hands on Mondo. Mondo seems a little scared about it. He's
So,
been flying really well,
Fire
but
Serpent.
Mondo's a little bit faster as far as qualifying goes and consistency.
I'm pretty sure I qualified behind him.
Did you?
Yeah, right at the end.
Okay, let's just not talk about that then.
Just being
we were going to
honest.
look at a replay for our buddy Charles, correct?
Oh, yeah, let me just make this heat real quick so we're not getting behind.
Just throwing a reminder up there.
Where's Prop? There he is. And then we're looking for Charles Quad?
Can I bring up the chat here?
Yeah.
How do I do it on
And
this?
then you can listen to everything they got to say. When did Charles go down?
Charles, was it in the beginning, middle, or end of the heat that you went down?
Oh, there it
End
is.
of lap 1. Okay, we're watching this.
There we go.
Can everybody see this?
He's on the balcony.
Hey, Matt, can we get this brought up? What's that? The rerun, the review.
We're helping Charles find a quad, so we're doing a replay right now.
You're good.
So here he is up in the balcony. So, blue.
Blue quad. We're gonna maximize that. That is a ceiling part right
That's a
there.
pretty easy
okay,
find.
so he's upstairs.
Right up top. Because he went around the split S.
Yep, he makes it into the upper deck.
Is he up there?
He's turning right, and then I believe he clips something here, which sends him into
Charles,
the
you're
wall.
upstairs on the balcony right next to the split S.
Hold on, wait. There's the bird. The bird. Stay by the bird,
he just
and
goes
it's
down.
going down by the bird. Still by the bird, and
got back up from that.
yeah,
Oh, did
it's
he?
below the bird.
You think he got back up from this?
It's below the bird on the second floor.
did get
Oh wait,
back
yeah,
up.
he
Oh,
did.
never mind.
Never mind, just kidding.
Let's keep going. Oh,
Oh,
he died.
brip,
right
there he
here.
is. So then he comes down with some gusto.
He going fast.
He's gonna bank
hope
a
they
hard
ignored us.
left, and then he
Oh.
taps. So he's probably underneath the pipe. Yeah, he's underneath the half
Oh, he's
pipe. Yep.
under the half-pipe.
Look at this
Oh.
view, ladies and gentlemen. He is in the sticks.
Did you find it?
Yep, right side.
About the time we figured it out.
We were having
But
too
now
much fun.
everybody else knows how it happened.
So now we have Charles, Heads Up, Flyboy, and Tiger.
Oh, wow.
That's how you lose a quad. You get a battery disconnected, and you tuck it real deep down in there.
Yawsome go.
It's pretty
It'll
hard
be
to
in
find.
race 12.
Okay. You want to put me on race 3?
Okay, so Yawsome and Shames are in race 12. I can put you in there now. You want to be on race 3?
I almost think it would be cool if we streamed some of our qualifying. Because then you'd get to see heats with Maddie Hatter just throwing down way more often. I feel like once she gets to the main show, everybody just bullies up on her, and
start
then
qualifying with less focus on commentating and just
just
kind of let them hang out.
just have 4 up all day on qualifying, and then we can hear background noises.
Start the hype.
And then you can watch the
Countdown clock.
pre-stream confusion where we're just trying to figure out everything we forgot to do.
You can hear how untogether we have things. But no, we always seem to get it together right at the last second.
Yeah.
This is a lot of work. We've got a lot of cameras, a lot of technology involved in this. We definitely did not simplify it in any way.
These are winners.
If anything, we have made things harder than what they would normally be for
That's
a
what happens
race.
when you got a lot of
But
talent in your top 16 bracket.
I think that we are
Freaking
doing
Fire
pretty
Serpent.
good at it.
I'm going to give him some.
Shames, this isn't mine, but could you
After
bring
this
up
race.
the
Right now we're
chat
going Charles,
here
Heads
so
Up,
I can
Flyboy, Tiger.
read it a little better? 'Cause
Charles, Heads Up, Flyboy, Tiger, getting ready.
Whoa, would you look at there?
oh, look at that. It's suggesting it for us and all. Would you just look at it?
Is that as big as it gets? Or
There they are.
I think
Is Heads Up already ready? Yeah, he is.
maximize thing?
Can we get a look
Will
at
it do the
Heads
chat
Up's
too, or
white
will it-
goggles?
Where's the mouse at? Oh my gosh, you have the highest.
If you're liking how Heads Up's white goggles,
Oh,
his
no, it
white
doesn't.
brand new Orcas look,
Okay, so
you can
we'll
wait
back
like
down.
about a month,
I think there's a way you
and
can
then there'll
pop
be a
out
little
this
special
chat.
version
Pop out chat.
of these
Yeah, and then
Orcas
we can
in
do
white.
this. Maximize.
Sorry.
That's easier to see, right? Yeah. Kind
Clean, so clean.
A little model there.
of. Yeah. They look cool. I love the red and white. It's very Ferrari feeling. Those.
And they got a little special sauce inside.
That is true. That is
Made
true.
for
'Cause
racers.
It's kind of a matte white. It's not like this gloss white like Fat Shark has. I do like some white goggles though. Those are the ones that
What's
have.
Charles doing? Oh, Charles is out there
secret
by the
sauce
timing
in 'em,
gate trying
right?
to get it going. Oh, looks like he got on his channel. Yeah, Flyboy, right before we started this top 16 bracket, had killed his camera in his final heat. So he had his dad, superhero dad over here, super pit dad, fix that quad and get him ready for this bracket. And look at him, what he made it race 10.
Keith's saying we have middle-aged dreams here instead of old
Middle-aged.
or new. This
Yeah,
is kind
like
of middle-aged.
with his qualifying time, he should be in first place. Any heat I'm in with him, but it's not good. Okay, we're gonna be watching Charles, Heads Up, Flyboy, and Tiger. Listen to the lady. Just like that, they're off. Oh, Heads Up gets a little turnaround right there in the middle, so he's going to have some traffic to blow straight through, and he does it without hesitation. Already back into first place, followed by Charles, and Tiger and Flyboy are kind of going to make this easy for him because they are
Flyboy's
kind of
on
out there
his
by
lid,
themselves.
but Tiger goes down. If Flyboy can get up, he'll be able to at least beat Tiger out of it. But
It looks like they're both down. If I were Charles, I would take this time to just kind of send it on this track, get comfortable going at speed because
you've
that's
already
he's gonna
gotten,
need it.
yeah,
He's
you
gonna
already
need it for these
gotten a
next few
move
races.
on. This is just a practice pack, one to shake off the nerves and really let the throttle take care of the flying, which Charles has no problem doing. He's a fast pilot. That's going to be a finish for first place. Here comes Charles finishing up the last corkscrew. And brap, there's our second place.
Making it look easy.
Great flying from both of those pilots. Fire Serpent and Charles are going to move on. And was that
That was Heads Up in Charles. And then now we're looking for Fire Serpent, Mondo, Dreams, and Propsicle.
so Fire Serpent and Flyboy crashed there.
No.
Flyboy
Tiger and Flyboy.
Flyboy and Tiger.
So I'm going to get ready for this one. I'm going to warm up my hands.
You do that.
Get a warm battery from my back pocket. Again, remember, you want warm packs, not cold packs. Yeah, that's nice and warm, about body temp. But you also want cold motors. There's another thing where the colder a motor is, the more efficient it is. They can also produce more power. So just let your quad sit out in the cold, put a warm pack in it,
Yeah.
and
We
you
have
have
no
the
problem making
recipe
motors
for
cold in here.
success. These pilots making their way out. Prop, you ready? Fire Serpent, you ready? Dreams, you ready? Where's Dreams? Dreams, you ready? Okay, it's my turn then. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Mondo. You're always in my corner, rooting for you 24/7. We got some Matt from the truck coming in to get some fire here. We got a nice little heater over here. It's the only one in the building, so when you see people come over here, you know that they were not able to withstand the cold, which is totally fine. We want you to stay warm and not have any missing digits due to frostbite. Loveface says, online strips without clothing. All right, Matt's getting the chat real spicy.
1,
back.
You're
out.
back?
I'm out.
Yeah, I watched you go under that ramp.
I pre-turned a little early and ended
You were
up
trying
under
to turtle mode into next week, it sounded like.
I was. Because, I didn't know there was a board there. Therefore, I thought I had a chance of just, like, being able to turtle out of the woods. And then get going.
We got a bot in the chat.
Perfect. Looking for where the mouse is.
Hot local singles at a drone race near you. All right, we seem to have pilots in their seats. We're gonna get the footage on the screen. Dreams, if you have a pit switch, go ahead and switch it on so that we know that we're ready.
All right.
They're just sorting out some things there on the flight line / track. Let's see here.
Looks like they were looking for a quad over there.
Yeah, it looks like Tiger is coming from the deepest, darkest parts of the track, the dusty quad. We're getting thumbs up. We're going to go ahead and send it.
All right, here we go, guys.
All right, boys, get ready.
So winner's bracket race. I believe the winner of this goes to finals.
Mondo took a late launch, but looks like he's trying to make up ground.
Mondo and Prop make a mistake.
They definitely did, but it looks like one of them is unable to get back up. Fire Serpent on his lid for good. No, he is in the air still.
Fire Serpent's in first place.
Mondo is on his lid.
Dreams goes down. Propsicle's going to try and chase down Fire Serpent. I guarantee it.
He better play safe.
Oh, Fire Serpent
Fire
goes
Serpent
down.
goes down. That's going to give Propsicle a chance to make the pass right here, which he
no.
will.
Which
He is making the pass on Dreams as we speak. Propsicle is gone. Just see you later, Dreams, right there. Propsicle is flying unbelievable right now. Let's see if he can hold this up, because Dreams is really knocking on the door to try to make the pass, but that's it for Propsicle. Looks like it's going to be Propsicle and Dreams, but Dreams falls down. Is he able to get back up? He'll still get second place regardless because he has made it further. But he is able to limp it on through with another lap to go. Let's watch Dreams finish this last lap. He almost made a mistake there on the track. Good turnaround. Little squirrely now that he's all by himself, but it's all right. Just two more elements. Bop, bop, and she's done.
Boom.
Great flying from our buddy Dreams. That was Old Dreams right there for a little
Old
bit.
Dreams.
Old Dreams was showing his face.
But New Dreams is really good.
He is really good.
New Dreams
is
is
not
really
messing around. New Dreams was here whenever he was qualifying.
Yeah.
New Dreams was spicy unit earlier.
All right, let's see. Next one. Oh, Charles Shames. Yawesome. Heads up. I got to change channels.
Charles
Shames.
Shames,
We see in the
Yawesome,
background
and
here.
Heads
Let's
up.
see. There's Sean. Oh, sorry. I almost poked you in the face.
There
getting
he
his
is.
quad
Look
ready.
at it, little
Oh.
Sean. Little tickle. Hi, little Shawnee.
Top off on this your battery back here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sean's warming his batteries up.
Shh. Hush your mouth.
All right. I'm going to go. I'll see you guys later. Be back soon. Bye.
You hush. Oh, man. This is going to be a good one. I think there's going to be... I feel like there's going to be a big upset to a crash. And I hate to say that, being the guy
I like the way that sounded.
that...
Big upset.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a big upset. I think somebody today is going to get some points that wasn't thinking they were going to get some points. I can see Evan's breath. Either it's really cold or everyone there is vaping. Well, to be fair, there's a little bit of both, but I can assure you Evan was not vaping. He does not do the douche flutes.
Hopefully this quad flies because
This
I'm gonna
track
switch
is
quads.
good. Kilo Foxtrot was just in here. Your channel is going to be
Heads up, R8.
Heads Up R8, Charles R1, Mondo R3.
I'm not in this one. I'm going to be in race 13, so I need to populate that. And then we're going to
You're
race
going
the
into
winners
finals,
of
aren't
this. No, I lost, so I'm going to be in semis
Why'd you lose?
because I crashed into the wall.
Yeah, I saw that. It was over on this right side, wasn't it?
Yep. And I thought I lost a prop, but turns out my battery lead was just stuck up.
Oh,
the prop
and it
wasn't able
was
to spin.
stopping it from turning.
Yeah.
Well,
Rookie
that's pretty
mistake.
nice.
If I can get this in. Whenever
Those
it's
batteries
cold
are
in here,
pretty tight. Yeah,
it's because it's cold.
it
Like,
is
these are
pretty
just
cold
so
too. If
they
you want
don't
to warm
stretch.
it up
There's
on this
no
heater right
stretch in
there.
TPU today. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, the TPU, once it gets cold and your fingers get brittle and just not strong anymore, your dexterity starts to hinder a little bit. Like, everything just feels like you can't do it.
So Fire Serpent and Mondo moving to race 13, and then we're going to be looking who wins this one because they're going to join them. And it looks like Dreams and Propsicle already made their way to the finals. You guys good? Looks like we have 4 good videos.
Yeah, I say we send it.
You guys ready?
All right, guys, make it happen. I'm saying Shames and Yawson are going to move on. Due to a crazy crash that's about to happen any second. Who will it be?
Oh, Charles goes down.
Charles is it. I knew
Is
it
this
was going to be somebody.
Is this a loser's bracket race?
Charles
Yes,
is
it
trying to
is.
get back up, but it looks like he might have lost the prop due to the way that he's limping on getting back up. That's going to put heads
Yep,
up
heads
in
up in
first
first,
place.
Shames in second, Yawson in oh
my
just like that.
gosh.
Sean has a really hard crash. I'll be surprised if he gets out of that. Looks like
up
he's
is-
hanging in something.
Killing this track right now.
Charles is back in the air though, so
Charles is
and
not
just like
back
that,
in
he
the air.
mid-airs Yawson, the person he was trying to get past. So if he took out Yawson and
Oh,
he
Yawson looks like he's
passes him.
pinned underneath a board. And Charles is back in the air. Oh, my gosh, what a dirty pilot Charles is to
he
Yawson.
took out the competition so he could make up that lap. What?
So Charles moves into third place.
What? You're done. And then Charles mid-airs Yawson, who was a lap ahead.
I told you there was going to be a huge upset due to a crash, and here we
We'll
are.
have to check.
Charles
I don't
is
think-
stitching up
maybe.
the last lap.
I don't think either of them were on that lap.
Last lap for Charles. Everybody gets to watch Charles fly as
No. Yawson was only on lap 3, and I think Charles was also on lap 3.
we're trying to figure out how this is all going to unfold, but
Yeah, we'll have to watch that back, but
that's a finished lap by Charles.
yep, we got to check this NASCAR roll, which NASCAR roll means whenever Heads Up finishes his race, everybody else is now on their last lap, meaning you can't beat somebody that's a lap ahead of you if the leader has
It's
crossed
already
the finish
finished.
line.
Yep.
So we're going to go to replay, and then we're going to watch.
Let's
'cause
roll that
let's see.
sweet bean footage.
Yawson is blue, correct? So he had 1 lap, 2 lap, and then he crashes over here. He gets mid-aired. So this is 2 laps for Yawson.
Yep.
And
Bang,
then
bang.
Charles is on lap 2, Yawson's on lap 3. And then we're going to see when
Charles
Heads Up crosses, because
smacks Yawson
Once-
underneath this pole right
once
here.
Evan crosses over, everybody's on their last lap. So here he comes. And just like that, that's Evan finishing. Charles still on lap 2.
So that means
So
that
you NASCAR Charles out of the race.
Charles does not move on, and Yawson goes because he was in third.
Yep. Yeah, Yawson, you're still in it.
Yawson got lucky.
Charles gonna be like,
So
that was
because-
still like, if he like, there's no chance he did it on purpose, but it's still a crazy thing to see. I can
Oh,
see
yeah,
Evan's
absolutely.
breath. Oh, that was Kevin. So let's see. Oh, I need to add 2 people to this race. Our 2 winners who were Yawson and Heads Up. Yawsome, you're going to R3. Heads up, you're going to R1. Oh, never mind. Heads up, stay on R8. Yawsome, stay on R6. You guys are staying on your channels.
Says chat
There it is.
disconnected. Let's see here. What's happening? Are we having internet issues right now?
Yeah, just stay on your channel, Evan. Yawsome, stay on your channel. You're not changing.
Are we going to fix the internet before we go on to the next one?
I'm pretty sure we're still streaming. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we are. I'm just getting a laggy connection.
Yeah. We're just waiting for. Yeah. We're just waiting on heads up to get some props on. No, you
Well,
made
if
her
you're in the
Yawsome.
chat, I'm trying to hear you, but our internet's acting a little wonky right meow. Charles, way to finish it out even though you lost. That's the worst way to lose. Is
Me and Evan, right? That's who's moving on.
That's correct.
That sounds good.
Evan was chooching. If Evan wouldn't have been going so fast, Charles would have had time to get into that third lap, and then that would have made Charles move on. But because Yawsome was on his third lap already when Evan crossed over the finish line, that froze the field where they stood, making Charles a loser, which sucks because Charles was flying really well. Yawsome was flying really well too, though, until he got mid-aired. That is the story of today, is a lot of mid-air crashes. I got them. I seen other people had them. We're just trying to get a last-second fix up here. I'm going to switch over to this seat. I don't got to use that microphone because there's one over here. Shabba-labba-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, bing, bang, walla-walla, wing-wing. All right, so all alone again. Chat's down. I'm going to act like the chat's talking. Kevin Turner's saying something funny, I imagine. He's always sitting by in the nosebleeds watching. Thank you. We got a little baby chat brought to me so I can see everything. Let's see. What did I miss? I missed a lot. Y'all got me sweating bullets, Yawsome. Keith's rooting on Yawsome. Keith, you're still in it. Yawsome's still in it. Boom, 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 boom. Charles dropping Josh was not Yawsome. Yeah, he didn't think it was Yawsome either. He wasn't that happy about it. NASCAR is 3 hours, not 3 to 4 laps. That is true. This track is not very NASCAR friendly either because I feel like NASCAR is like all left turns. But there's a handful of left turns. Some people like to take all turns left, and they just do some unorthodox turning. We are looking for a wand. Does anybody have a wand in the chat? If you have a wand in the chat, press FU.
Well, at least you can kind of see it ahead of you.
Do what?
I said at least you can kind of see it forward.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, stealing this back.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to pop out the chat over here on this girl. Maybe not. Just kidding. I'm not going to mess with it. Looks good. Looks good. We'll run with it. The lights are really starting to look cool in here. I was telling them that we need to do like a long exposure shot of whenever Evan and Mondo fly those Cobb LEDs because they got such bright LEDs. But we'll see. We'll see. We're still working on it. That's gonna be something for next week. We didn't have any photography cameras here out of all the cameras we got.
All of the cameras.
There's a lot of them.
For sure those are mine.
Yeah.
Wow, buddy.
We're here. We're doing it.
Doing it.
This is real life. We are throwing down in a church in, what is this, North St. Louis?
I would call this the worst St. Louis. I'm not sure what part of
It's
the town
pretty-
it is, but it's it's interesting.
Pretty
Is it-
festive.
Like, yeah, it's the type of area that, like, a 3-mile radius, the gas stations don't have bathrooms open. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and if they did, would you want to use them anyway?
No.
So we'll leave it at that. We got pilots sitting down, getting situated. We got good video. Mondo's showing the 1-minute finger, which is usually about 30 seconds for Mondo because he's always
better at
ahead of things. We're going to let Fire Serpent get some gracious time so that he can get up in the air and fly.
Yeah, well, how about Fire Serpent this weekend?
He's been flying really well.
You know, Mitchell's relatively quiet at the events. You know, some of us are quite loud and obnoxious.
I
and
wouldn't know who you would be talking
you
about
know
there.
our presence when we're there. Fire Serpent, though, kind of, keeps to himself a bit, but kid's freaking fast. And I
Yeah.
say kid, he's a grown man. He's an adult. And he's tearing it up. This is a consolation bracket round, though, and it's not going to be an easy one up against Mondo, Heads Up, and Charles. So, yeah, buddy.
Yep, these boys are going to be duking it out for sure. I think that if Fire Serpent would be hoping for anything, he should see what'd you say?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah,
Yes,
you are correct.
You are right.
Yeah, Charles
We are
is not
still
in here.
living in the
It is
past.
Yassam.
We forgot all about the.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yassam's,
Excuse me.
Yassam said,
Did you talk about
say
the
my
fact
name.
that Yassam and Charles, we had the NASCAR situation? I assume you told everybody that.
Yep, we did. We did actually. We even went back and showed them exactly how it happened.
I was busy licking my wounds after the last heat, packing up a little bit.
Yep.
I haven't been to my own house in over a week.
Oh, man.
So as soon as this sucker's done, we're blowing out of here. But, man, can't
We're
wait
gonna
to see
get it
these last few
started.
races.
All right. We're going to send it on the tone. Fly well, gentlemen. Just kidding.
That was close.
Yeah, we almost sent it, and Fire Serpent would have not been able to take off, it looks like.
That would have been #unlucky.
But we're going to make sure that he is all dialed in.
Yep.
He looks like he's got some of the best video here.
Yeah.
So
We all
no
know who had the
complaints
best
there.
video here.
That is true. But did the best video help you?
Well, it might have helped me, but it didn't help me enough. So.
All right. If I don't have any complaints, I'll get this thing underway. Nervous
Watch this
Nancy's
launch.
right here. Who's going to take it? I think Heads Up's going to blow out of there.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
does.
With a quick lead, world champ is in the front. His quad tonight with that blue and a red LED kind of has that Alex FPV look about it, but
It
he is about a
definitely
gate
does.
ahead of second place, which appears to be Mondo.
Yep, Mondo's holding on
For
to
the
it
moment,
pretty
yeah, Mondo's in the
tightly.
green LEDs. Oh,
He smacks it, but he's
Yep,
going to
he's
get
still
back,
in the
right
air.
back in it.
Red puts a pass on him, which is Fire Serpent.
Oh, Mondo goes down on his lid, and it
No.
looks like he's in a bad position and getting back up. So that's
Yeah,
going to give
not-
Yassam, no, I'm sorry, Fire Serpent,
Right.
the commanding lead. for
Taking
second
advantage
place.
of the situation.
Now, Fire Serpent can't make any mistakes here because Yassam and Mondo, no, I'm sorry, just Yassam will be trying to fight for that second place position.
Yep.
Looks like
Oh.
Yassam is not going to be fighting for anything, though, because he is also on his lid.
Yep.
While Fire
Well-
Serpent stitches up his last element,
Yeah,
putting him in
Yassam
second place.
was able to get it back in the air, but it was too little too late, and I think these guys are just taking some victory laps because the batteries got it. But this race is over. It looks like Mondo and Yassam will be eliminated. Yassam takes home 5th place, getting 1 point toward the series.
Yep.
Mondo taking 7th place.
2 points.
Or, excuse me, 6th place
place.
for Mondo. taking 2/10 of a point. So,
yeah, 2/10.
yeah, there we go. We got our finals. Our finals is going to feature Fire Serpent from the great state of Tennessee?
Minnesota. The other Tennessee.
Don't you know? Man, that's quite the hike to come down here.
It is.
Yeah, Fire Serpent, he ain't scared. He wants to. Yeah.
Yeah. If they
We're
call
all-
this warm, then I don't never want to go to his house.
And I don't vape, but I'm putting vapor
Yeah.
in the air. so.
clouds, bro.
Chucking clouds. All
Yeah,
right.
It's a little cold in here, but we're getting by.
Yeah, so that's it. Our world champ is going to be in the finals. Evan heads up FPV Fire Serpent from the great state of Minnesota, don't you know? And they're going to be facing up against Propsicle, hometown hero, and Dreams. He is, in fact, from the great state of Tennessee, unless he's one of the weird people that live in Mississippi and hang out in Memphis. Huh? Arkansas. Yeah, he didn't mind though. When I said Tennessee, he did not mind that I called it Mississippi or Tennessee. It's rough.
I was going good. I felt like it was easy, and then I hit a wall.
We gotta stop telling people about these races.
Why? Because they're all getting too fast and
Yeah,
showing
they're
us up.
coming and just kicking our butts.
I enjoy it though. It was fun. Did you see me? I passed Fire Serpent even after
did.
I made a mistake, and then I made
Yeah.
another mistake.
Yeah.
I was very
Hey, here's to
unhappy.
crashing in second place. All right.
Yep, I just had to keep flying. What was I doing? Heads up, Fire Serpent, Dreams, and Props. How did Dreams make it in here again? Gosh, Dreams,
Once again, it's the new Dreams.
go home.
Yeah, man.
New Dreams.
What's going on in the chat? I'm glad you guys have the live stream going. Of course,
Wingard.
Garth.
Winston.
That's our buddy, Winston. Yeah. Lundy says, what a heat. Ram
I even have
Donko says, a bunch of emojis, which include a hospital heart, a smiley face, a dancing guy, an airplane, a helicopter, a rocket ship, and a spaceship. So he's got it all covered.
Things are getting pretty wild in the chat.
Yeah, Davo says, new dreams. New dreams.
Let's show off this radio from one of our sponsors, Radio Master. They're working on some cool stuff.
Freaking love Radio Master.
Heads up, you're on R1. I can switch you if you want. Then tell Okay. Fire Serpent's on R3. I can take off my goggles, I guess. These brand new Orcas.
Ooh, those are the new ones, huh?
Yeah, I traded Evan because I picked up the white ones at CES.
Oh, okay.
And then Evan wanted to try the special sauce.
Yeah.
And he said he liked it a lot. His first pack with the white goggles, he got a faster lap.
Impressive.
What's that say?
Yeah, that's. And so, how do you feel like this FOV compares to old race FOV?
It's bigger.
It's bigger,
Freestyle
But
on
it's-
this is bigger than race on Orca.
but smaller than freestyle on old Orca.
A little smaller.
Not a lot smaller, but it could be viable. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see.
Don't give too many hints away. What are you talking about?
Too many hints. No hints. No hints.
We're getting there. Heads up.
All right.
Looks like he's about to be plugged
We
in.
got more. Oh, Travis Daly joins the stream. Let me know if you need a drone runner. I tell you, Travis.
We're going to need a track designer because
Yeah.
Travis Daly said he would volunteer to design one of the tracks. We got 2 races coming up with Min Chan Kim coming.
Ooh.
So we're going to need a good track.
Yeah.
Because he always says how much he loves the tracks that we've put out so far. So I don't want to let him down.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, like, the neat thing and kind of the stinky thing being in this venue is we have constraints, and those are obviously the ramps and all the stuff going on in this building, but also all the tracks we've done before. We don't want to do the exact same thing over and over
Okay,
again.
what's
so-
going to be the whole shot gate?
Oh, we need a whole shot gate. I would say the last gate of the corkscrew.
Okay, guys. Whole shot gate is the last gate in that first corkscrew. So if you guys make it through there clean, we keep going. If you don't, we rerun it.
That's going to keep it
And
fun,
then
right?
Evan made it there in the loser's bracket, so there's no Iron Man. So we're going at least 2. And then, are you guys ready? Is that a yes? Okay.
light a candle for these drones. I love that shot right there.
This is the finals. We
Here we
should
go.
light every one of those candles.
We should. That would be sick.
I wonder how old those candles are.
Probably 60 years.
And we're off. Oh my gosh! I
go,
thought Heads Up had the
and-
whole shot, but there's a quad right in front of
we
them.
are not clean.
We did not.
That is a whole shot, right? You're gonna call it?
Yeah.
Whole shot. Land them.
Fire Serpent chose a different way to land his quad. We're gonna, just to make sure, we probably,
That might have been a mistake to make it that, but it's gonna be more fair.
it'll make it a race.
It's probably a mistake to do that last corkscrew gate. From a race director point of view, probably a mistake to make that the whole shot gate, but it's going to ensure that we end up with a nice, clean race and not just who can survive the chaos in the first 4
I don't want
seconds.
to load the videos.
So that was, I don't know who. I do. Mine's
Yeah.
Get at it.
I'm trying to get it to play, but maybe it didn't save the video file because it was so short. Here's a way to do it. You can go to your trackside directory,
Well, would you looky there?
and then it saves your videos in the video folder.
Nice.
And then this is our freshest one, right? Is it?
Looks like it.
What time zone is that? Nope, that is not it. We need to sort it the other direction. I should have been able to tell by the timestamp. Is it 5:57? Yes, it is.
Well, would you looky there?
But it's still just, static video. Like, it didn't record any because we ended
Oh,
it
it's
so
too
quick.
short. Dang.
Crap. Well, yeah, they crashed.
Yeah, you can rewind the YouTube video. You have the luxury of replay that we do not have.
That was the last heat.
You know, I could actually,
Oh, yeah, you could rewind it
I could
there.
rewind it over here if me and Mondo want to enjoy it.
So that's why we weren't able to watch it. But we're going to restart this one.
I was making a joke about candles at this moment.
Was it a midair that caused Dreams to crash?
It looked like it.
Yeah. Well, rewind it. That's going to be hard to judge. Oh, yeah.
it absolutely.
Absolutely was a midair.
Yes, full frame drone there. We're watching it on YouTube.
I'm happy with that call.
Yeah.
We get to see them give it their all. It's pretty wild to watch the line of sight there, too.
Yeah. And it was smart for who was blue there?
Dreams?
Oh, blue was Dreams. Okay. Yeah. What
Smart
are the
to
names?
Stay down.
Yeah, it starts.
You
He
got
might have
Heads
been
Up,
able to
Fire
get back
Serpent,
up, but
Dreams, and
had he
Rock.
gotten back up and made that next gate, then it would not have been a whole shot rule.
I thought it was a crash. Doesn't that count as a
A
crash?
crash, or before the first gate. But I don't know. Once you go through it, I think you give up the
Negate it?
opportunity. Negate it. Yeah. Once you make that next gate.
Maybe Chris Thomas is in chat and can
Yeah.
tell us about that rule.
I heard Chris Thomas had an NFT made of
Oh.
himself smashing a drone with a hammer
Really?
while he was in Vegas. Yeah.
Did he actually smash one for them to use? Because there's like a NFT caricature booth.
Yeah, it's like a character, like maybe they just use their imagination.
And they just did his funny face.
Yeah.
I mean, gorgeous face. Chris
Yeah, I bet
Thomas.
Spent a lot of time with Chris Thomas this week.
There would
and
be a lot
good
of drone
dude.
racing we wouldn't have without Chris Thomas.
You are so freaking right. We owe a lot to that dude and his tenacity and love for the sport. And, big time shout out to our buddy CT, the drone slayer.
Just waiting for Fire Serpent and Dreams to make their way to the pad and waiting for my hands to warm up because they're done with today. Thrash says, we want to know what the sauce is. Well, it's more than the white paint. It's not even paint. I'm pretty sure that gets molded that color. It's also going to come with a special head strap, a special themed OSD,
Oh, yeah?
and something else special. 4 racers. And Evan's loving it. And it's going to be cheaper. $90 cheaper.
Dang.
So just keep your eye out.
I had all my hand warmers in one pocket because because that was a pocket I get my batteries in. Now I can spread them out.
There you go. Look at that. These pilots
got
are ready
thumbs.
to go just like that. Let's try to make it through that whole shot gate, guys.
Here we go.
Now we're going to watch heads up and prop just smack into each other. Watch.
Yeah, after the whole shot.
And just like that, Propsicle gets hit.
We're clean, though.
Oh,
this is a race.
why did he keep going? A smart prop would have bailed.
Well, I don't know. I think he thinks he's got what it takes to come back and win no matter what. So
Okay.
now Dreams has a little bit of trouble there, and that's going to give Propsicle the opportunity to take the pass. So
Yeah.
Prop is now in third cleanly.
Yeah, heads up, Fire Serpent, then prop. Yep, there we go.
Yeah,
Dreams
Prop's
making
moving,
his
though,
way
on
around.
Fire Serpent. I'm going to have to watch this line of sight. I think that's my best bet.
Heads up's already on his last lap, but he bobbles right there, and we're going to watch as Fire Serpent makes up some ground on him. Only about
Yep.
a gate behind. Both of them on their last lap. We're going to see who takes first on this one. Those blue LEDs, though.
Wow, Fire Serpent made up some pace
Oh,
on Heads Up. That
wow.
was way closer than any of us would have guessed. That was bananas. Fire Serpent. Oh, we had a race for third and fourth, too. Now, these positions absolutely matter. So, for Propsicle,
Gosh, heads up.
so he
Fire
must have gotten
Serpent.
something wrong and doubled back.
Who got third? Prop?
Because I think Dreams got third. I'm having a
did
little bit
he?
of trouble.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
it
can't
says
see
Dreams.
it on the screen over there.
It says Dreams is in third, and then Propsicle's in fourth. So we're going to have
Yeah.
to do some math over here. I'm going to put our pilots.
Yeah, we're going to keep track of this as we go so that when we're done, we're going to know the whole podium. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Nice.
then
Yeah,
we're
let's DVR review
hopefully
that
it
sucker.
actually got enough video to watch this one. So the Dreams finish right here,
Oh, wow. It was, yeah.
right on each other. You can see Dreams in front of him. Oh.
The timing is incredible.
Sure. Watch green, or go to green pilot. So we're gonna rewind, press play. I think I need to do this. It's being a little unhappy on me. There we go. Yeah, they're like right on each other. Yeah, you can see that blue drone. Good thing we got these LEDs. That's funny.
Wow.
He did.
Oh, he absolutely did.
We were able to pause it, and Prop was behind the gate, and Dreams was through it.
Yeah. It's one thing for me to get beat by New Dreams, but Propsicle just got beat by New Dreams?
That's wild.
Dang. I'm going to have to watch
Yeah,
the
we're going to
stream
be
on that one.
waiting
I'm
for
curious.
If Heads Up takes another one, it's over. If
There was
anybody
a
else
lot
takes
going
one,
on there.
we keep going.
There was a ton going on there, so I want to know what happened between Propsicle and Dreams if that was clean. I know Propsicle got stuff a little bit wrong in the beginning. So did Dreams on the first lap. But yeah, I'm curious.
We can rewatch it. We can go through it as
Yeah.
they get their quads ready.
Oh, might as well. Let's check it out. Let's just watch Dreams and Propsicle. I mean, you can watch whatever you want, but that's what I want to see is what.
Well, you can actually do this, and then you can get rid of Fire Serpent, and we don't care about them.
Okay, perfect.
So Prop here had that bobble, but he kept going, so there wasn't the crash out
Okay, so
before
there's
the whole
Propsicle.
shot.
He's still in it.
Keep
Yep.
getting it wrong. And then Dreams, I'm pretty sure, has one bobble later on, right?
Yeah.
Allow him to make up that room.
Yep. So there's
So both of
Dreams on the
them,
lap 2.
Oh, yeah.
And here
Still
goes
waiting for
Prop onto lap 2.
Oh,
I'm watching
gosh.
Dreams.
I remember watching Prop at one point just flying.
Okay, there's
the tightest
Dreams'
lines
bobble
ever.
up in the balcony.
And then now
and
they're
Prop
right on
makes
each
a
other.
pass. Yeah.
Did he do that right? Oh, Dreams has a couple turnarounds there.
Yeah,
So that means
okay.
Prop has to get something wrong.
Yep. So Prop's now a good handful of gates ahead. We're watching Propsicle. Does he? Okay, this is lap
Now he's on his final lap.
Yep, this is the final lap for Propsicle. Dreams is being clean back there.
Few gates back. Oh, yep.
Okay, there we go. So
got
Propsicle
super
gets it wrong
squirrely.
in the balcony.
Oh, and then he's a bit confused there, and
Yeah.
then right on each other.
Yep, now they're match step. Here we go.
Gosh.
So Prop out in front. Dreams, no sir. Impressive. Absolutely. Yeah, so Dreams' last lap pulling a 15-1. Bananas. Absolutely bananas.
So let's see. Just in case, I'm going to have this ad race ready so that we can be ready to run the next one without me clicking all over the place. I'm trying to do everything to keep my hands in my pockets. Basically all I care about right now. What's the chat saying? This is crazy skill. And then Thrash says, "Thank you, sir." Well, I hope I gave you enough information. But yeah, now I'm running the standard edition, and they're really good. What? How much do these cost? Like $549, $569. Yeah, great goggles. My favorite thing now is the depth adjustment. I feel like I could never get the perfect focus on my goggles.
Oh, okay. Depth, huh?
Yeah, so now you can move them forward and back.
Could I put those on and watch it heat?
Yeah.
I got.
You have your battery?
I don't have a battery. I mean, I'll trade Casey. Casey can commentate this week.
You got that cable?
Do they take 6S?
Please don't. Maybe they did make them capable of success, but here's our pilots in the seats. Pilots are in the seats.
That's what I read about it.
You guys ready? Sean's gonna try out the new Orcas, and I'm gonna commentate this race, and I have the hiccups. Hiccup. Okay, take a deep breath, guys. If Heads Up gets first, this one's over. Anybody else, we keep going.
What's your prediction? Make it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know. Fire Serpent has it in him. Let's see if Fire Serpent can take one home. That was not because of a midair. And the rest are clean. Oh, that was Prop that went out. I have the names wrong in here. Prop went straight into a ramp. Yeah. Can I change it right now?
They are neck and neck with Heads Up, trying to reel him in, but not quite enough gas to get up on him. If he makes a mistake, he's going to get past because it looks like second place is only 2 gates behind him. Now about 3 or 4.
God, they're right on each other.
Really close.
Heads Up already onto his final lap, followed by Fire Serpent, and then we're watching Dreams kind of come onto this last bit of his 4th lap, but he's not going to be able to make up that space. That's Evan Turner. Heads Up FPV finishing this one off with 2 first places, and then our finishing order is 1, 2 being Heads Up and Fire Serpent, 3 being Dreams, and 4th being Propsicle. We actually had the names wrong there. I saw what I thought was Dreams smash into the ramp right at the end there, but then Propsicle stood up, took his goggles off, was not happy about that finish. Don't they look good?
Sean
Yeah,
says
tell us
he
about them.
loves the way they look.
Tell us about them on the stream.
You know, even the FOV on those might be cool for a racer. Like,
Was
I
that the
worried they might
same
be too
finishing
big.
order?
Those are
1, 2,
big.
3, 4?
The other ones are little.
Well, we're not saying.
I think we know.
The other ones.
Oh, yeah.
But the FOV on those is bigger than the racer view on the original Orcas.
Right.
And I was worried, but that might be definitely viable for a racer. So, kind of neat.
I liked my HD2s for a long time, and they had the 50 degree field of view.
Yeah.
I like the big view. Take it easy, man. Drive
Evan
safe.
Turner wants
Always
to come
good
on over
flying
here,
with you.
our
We'll
winner
see you at
of the
next
day.
one.
Come on over, Evan. Show us those white goggles.
Evan, bring over the
Show us
sauce.
those white goggles. Don't tell us what the special sauce is. Just tell us what you think about it. Aiming for February.
The yellow mic's the better one.
Yellow mic's the better one. Well, these are the white goggles that everybody's talking about.
and what's it called? Somebody today we were talking about him, and he was like, "You can't tell me to buy him. Like you have to win with him." So whoever that was, there you go. I think they're good enough.
I like the way they look.
I think they do. They like the white with the red accents. Like they are. And the stealthy look, like that gunmetal, is really nice. But I love the white and red. Maybe we're getting. I mean, you already see some blue accents in there, so maybe that's something that goes on down the line. But no, they performed great. I think what made them definitely faster was this Freedom Spec battery I used to power them today. Brand new 2200. It's short. Fits in my pocket great since it's so short. But no, the white goggles performed awesome.
Can we watch this replay real quick? I want to show you
All
what
I
happened
heard was
there.
that Prop hit the launch really hard. I knew he wanted the launch, so I was like, I'll go for it. And bottom
green.
right, green.
Oh, he's going to be...
Yeah, that's it.
Am I watching the right one? Oh, yeah, he was green. And then...
Oh! Oh, my gosh.
Sorry. We shouldn't be laughing that hard.
He didn't even lift up at all.
Dude, yeah, he didn't stop.
Oh, gosh.
was
Oh,
Prop's
Dreams
launch.
wants to watch it again.
Oh, I want to see the quad. You see this? If we want to demonstrate the durability of a tiny trainer.
Let's watch it full speed.
Now,
There was no
Oh,
shot.
gosh.
it was a beautiful launch.
Can we get a gif of this? Oh.
We can get a GIF. Is it GIF or GIF?
I call them gifs.
GIF. GIF. Sorry.
English is my second language.
Yeah,
One last time.
Crazy.
But let's see. Or can we pull all four up just to see what the rest of the whole shots look like? I don't know. That might have made that not have the midair roll or the whole shot roll just by having one less pilot going through that cork. Yeah, and then Dreams stood back for a sec.
Yeah, Dreams always does that. He waits just for a second.
And takes it real close to those bikes. Fire Serpent did.
Fire Serpent was on it.
He was.
Fire Serpent was right there the whole time.
Yeah, come on over here. Okay,
Come here,
so
Fire Serpent, come here.
our finishing order was Heads Up, Fire Serpent, then Dreams. Looks like Dreams is stuck in third place, but that's another podium for Dreams and Fire Serpent. Last time we saw Fire Serpent was at the Winter Warehouse Series, right? That's the last time you were out here, but we can get rid of this. How you doing,
this is
Fire
Serpent? Yeah.
Mitchell.
Yep.
How do you say your last name?
Beal?
Beal.
Mitchell Beal. Where are you coming from?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So
Did you drive or fly?
I drove, so it was only 9 hours though. So
Now, is it
Only
warmer
9
here than where you
hours.
came from?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He said it's like the same temperatures except it's negative where he's from. So
Yeah.
it's like it's 16 here, or it's like negative 16 at home.
Oh,
When
so
I
this was
left-
nothing?
Yeah, when I left yesterday morning, it was -16.
Yeah, as you can see, he's vacationing. He's got his
This-
bikini
this-
on, like doesn't have his ski pants on. This is crazy.
My hands can't take it.
No.
That's what was holding me back the
Yeah.
whole time. Was my thumbs get stiff.
That is crazy.
Yeah, we've flown in the snow a few times, so you kind of get used to flying in the cold here and there.
Really? Oh my goodness.
How do you guys feel taking down Propsicle?
Yeah. How do you feel taking down Propsicle?
Yeah, you guys put the
That-
pressure on him.
I'll admit that was just bad luck. You know.
A win's a win.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah,
I would have loved to battle it out with them. And
Make sure you
that
don't
would've been
catch
a
on
great
fire
race,
back
but-
there.
Make sure you don't catch on fire. I would, yeah. If we can watch that last one back, that was like, there had to
Watch
be a
that
good
race.
chase cam. Those beautiful.
Between
I
the
could,
two
because
of you,
what I used as an audio cue was this last
All
section
the
at the end, the
corkscrews.
corkscrew,
Yep.
and I'd be like, okay, he's still there. Okay, he's still there. Okay, let's try a little bit
So we can
harder.
take,
All right, he's still there.
The thing with Evan Squad is those LEDs are just so bright.
Yeah.
They
you
are.
can see him for miles.
It's like if you have trouble with target fixation,
Yeah, sorry.
he's all about that. Right?
Oh wow, you can see it so far away. So let's see. It's like, yeah. So beautiful section there. So that was lap 1, 14, 15.
Yeah, you
look at that corkscrew.
Heads Up
Wow.
loses them and then he catches
Yeah.
up in that back section.
Yeah.
He has a slight lead on you now.
Yeah, this is where I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. That part, yeah, you're really good.
Heads Up takes the pass again.
I think I slowed down a little bit here because I was just getting a little wobbly.
I was just
But
getting a little
I was
wobbly.
like, I got to finish this race no matter what.
Yeah.
No.
That still was killer.
Gosh. 15, 14, 14. You said you were slowing down, but
Doesn't
looks
look like it.
You stayed on pace.
Yeah. Oof. Wow.
This is like a tiny whoop track, but just blown up.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's amazing.
Only
1.5 second.
Wow.
Good stuff. Good flying.
Great
Amazing.
flying.
Like somebody.
They didn't get that. They didn't get
Yeah,
that
they
on
didn't.
camera.
Evan's like,
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. It's great to see new dreams out here.
New dreams.
Yeah,
new
I've
fire
yet to
serpent.
see old dreams.
And for anybody that's watching and wants to come out and hasn't committed, this place is awesome. It's
Yeah, we got
great to
2
fly.
more.
This is your first time here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. First time to the Sk8 Liborious here. He came
2
to the
more
Winter
events
Warehouses. Yeah,
before
2 more.
the finals.
And-
I'll put up an updated season points.
And Min Chan Kim will be at the next 2 as well.
Next 2, yes.
January 29th and February 18th, Min Chan Kim will be here.
Some say the fastest pilot.
100% the fastest pilot in the world,
In
Min
the
Chan
world.
Kim.
Heard
One,
it from the horse's mouth.
100%.
We're going to try to give him an epic track because he deserves it.
He deserves it. He's coming all the way from South Korea, obviously known to be one of the best.
Doing a
And-
U.S. tour.
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much in my backyard.
To Costa Rica.
To Costa Rica.
I thought he was going to go to Arizona, but I forgot you said he backed out.
Yeah,
of
he
that.
backed out last second. But we're gonna make sure if you have any ideas for what Min Chan should do while he's in the U.S., give us some ideas. First of all, we're gonna take him to Walmart and then go on a roller coaster. So those are the 2 things we have in the queue. But if you have any ideas, then
He's
Min
gonna
Chan will be
become
in
a
town.
man in America.
Bucky's. Yeah. Oh yeah. If he comes to St. Louis, he'll definitely play darts. That'd be yeah for sure, 100%.
Probably really cracked at
Yeah, he's probably good at everything he does.
Does that mean I score?
His English is really good.
It's impressive.
Like,
yeah.
when I heard him talk, wait, this is what Min Chan sounds
Yeah.
like?
No, he's a great
What
kid.
did you think he sounded like?
Like I thought he had like some sort of accent. I'm pretty sure he speaks
No.
better English than I do.
Yeah, he probably does. Yeah. But no, it's going to be a great time. And thank you guys for coming out. And thank you guys for watching.
And thanks to all our sponsors, Orca, HQ Prop, Radio Master, Media Outlaws for putting on this entire show. They kill it every time.
Every time.
Truck, let's give him a round
Yeah,
of
guys,
applause.
the
Yeah.
truck. Yeah. Great stuff over there. You should see the setup they have behind here. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm always amazed watching the moving line of sight cam where they're
Yeah,
following the
that
action.
guy, yeah.
He's on it.
Yeah.
Like he's
deserves
never
the
been to a
cookie.
drone race before this series, right? And now he's just on it.
Yeah.
He can figure out the track.
Yeah,
He's flying
oh,
now.
Wow. Wow.
That's incredible. I didn't
That's
even
so
know
cool.
that. So
He needs
I
to
guess
try to
drones are contagious.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back January 29th, I believe.
Yep, with
And
Mention.
the track is gonna be crazier than ever.
Let's do it.
Have a good
See
one.
you guys.
That was fun.
Beautiful.